back on Aurora where those, no, basically been this thing. Terrible. But at least, you know, doing something. Not making it trash, I think. But I don't think I have those. We're actually relax. Might not be enough. That. No, I think I just space for and they're not quite fast enough to work, but this should max out the one's not waiting. Oh, my microphone's over here. Hello, microphone. You're back, so you people can hear me. But yeah, that's nice. I mean, the belts aren't exactly balanced, I don't think. I don't think it quite works all the way. But, you know, it works. I think it helps. And am I mining enough scrap? I might actually be. But it's still probably a good idea to get another mine. Where's another big one? 8 million, no, but that's like a huge... Ah, there's not another small island close, at least where I can see. So time to do a little exploring, I suppose. Or not. I'm very fast in this ocean. Am I actually sending any stuff back? I will be. And also, item count, cargo, use science is less than. Wait. Now what it needs to do is just low science volcanic science. Add interrupt, and you will be if item count. That is below. I don't know how much did I have it. I think like 2,000, or we'll do 1,000 actually. Go to Vulcanus until request satisfied. This one. Save interrupt, and I really wish I could copy and paste interrupts, but Fulgora science. Unless I can, and I just don't know, and I'm crazy, but yeah, who knows? It's a great idea to be standing in the oil ocean, not protected at all. You know? Target Navis. Wait, no, not Navis, obviously. You until item can't. Nope, until request satisfied. The one for this. Beautiful. Okay, now I can go back and explore a little bit, see if I can find Small scrap island, because this one, no, that's not a very big scrap thing. I just want one of the small scrap islands with a ton of scrap in the scrap, so that I can scrap. You know? Is this a small one? No, doesn't look like it. But maybe. No, it don't look like it. Now, it's a decent amount of scrap, but like it's gonna that'll run out pretty fast. There one is. Okay, that's a little far away. Maybe there's something over there that I can do. Like I have a good amount of rail stuff and not very many big mining drills. Do you have more big mining drills up here? No. But I shouldn't need too many. How many do I even have over here? 8? 12. And I have 12 left. 8 left, not 12 left. All the way around. Could you close the door to the laundry room, por favor? I love walking through Fulgora. It's not really slow and kind of annoying at all. Okay. Is this a small scrap island? No, doesn't look like it. The one that's there. Maybe actually, that might be right. Oh, perfect. Just where it needs to be. So, really wish there was a way to deconstruct stuff, but not have them try to pick up the items. But, you know. So that makes 12.5 a second. I need some more of these, probably, you know. Okay, now it should be protected. Okay, this one's definitely the richest of them. 1, 2, 3. Because I want to cover the whole patch. Which means I think I can go one more down. Right? Nothing up here. No. And I can probably go to there. And I just want this one. And that should be good. That'll be, what's 12.5 times 4? I feel like it's not that hard. It's 50. So that's actually close to one of these. And there's a tiny little spot over there, but I think I'll just, I don't know, do the same thing that I did to the other one, like right here. Nope. And then I might actually just offset it so that, you know, it's approximately 2 turbo belts. How much do I have here? And I have it, it's 3-ish? Yeah, because each, yeah, this is 3, just do the 3 to 4 balancer, but. Okay, now we set up the power stuff. Any chance I could get a Roboport network over here? If I were to put one there. And like, oh yeah, I could definitely get, well, I don't know. No, that's probably too far. Yeah, definitely. So, actually, you don't. Stop. I'll just go grab some accumulators then. I did pick this spot over here because it had one that was close enough, and it's so close. I think it was like really close to being able to like reach across, or close-ish, but not quite. How's the power doing here? About good. But I need some of these accumulators if I can get around at all. You, my friend. Okay, so we're making science really slow. Why is that? So I have a 10 making 0.3 a second, so that's 3 a second. Which really isn't terrible, but I guess it's not that fast. Am I really making... Am I just not making enough holmium in general? Like... Wow, why is it lagging? I just wanted to pull up the inserter. So I just don't have enough holmium. And I don't know how I'm making enough holmium solution. We're not. That's what it is. It's supercapacitors. I don't have enough batteries. Why don't I have enough batteries? Because these are all being eaten by this. I think that can also be solved by making this, you know, faster or whatever. And this idea did work. It doesn't lock up at all, so that's nice. I was just grabbing accumulators. So, science, I'm sorry, but you're gonna still suffer. I want mech armor just because it's real annoying to try to navigate at all. And I also need more accumulators than that, probably. We'll get 300. And maybe that'll be okay. Okay, no, just let me out. Me and my poor 4 exoskeletons. With my 100%, 20% movement bonus. Okay, and then you both want to be powered. I put a substation. Yes, the wire can reach there, and it can also reach there. Beautiful. So I'm gonna go and copy one of these. And I think that's not right. I feel like that's also not right. It's there to there. I believe that's a square. So there's 80 and I have 300. So okay, then just let me pick up all this crap by hand, please. You can do the rest of the construction. Let me out though, please. Let me escape. Oh, I should put lightning collectors over here so that these don't get struck by lightning. That wouldn't be the best. Come on, man. Okay, now all you guys need is just power and power. And I feel like I have more I have 13 left, so I'm just gonna, where the heck I'm gonna put the train stop. I really should have done that before, actually. I, you know, put down the accumulators, so I'm actually going to move this whole thing, except not. Oh, whatever. I know you can't insert stuff. Okay. So I'm thinking I'll probably put the... Oh, that's in the deep stuff, that'd be why. I don't want to put it there, really. Maybe I can find a... Oh, okay. I can put it there. Right, rails. Let's see if I can make this fit. And is it 1-2 trains that I have, I believe? Yes, it is. It looks like I'm fine on the scrap for now. That's also, I think, just because this is backed up, so I would like to make it work. Also, I can't get off on that side at all. I don't have to get off there, I guess, but let's see. If I were to do this, nope. That, nope. That, I guess, is the best I can do. If I were to put a train here, doesn't work at all. And if I put a train stop here, it also doesn't really, well, how many of these could I fit? 5 on that one, and 4 on that one. So I could just do 4 for both of them. And I don't think that's fast enough for, you know, well, maybe. I need to grab or make some stack inserters. I don't know if I have them automated over there. I might. Yeah, power looks like it's been perfectly fine over here. No, 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 stop. Stop it. Or I guess you can if you really desire to. Stack inserters? I do have stack inserters. Give me those. Bulk inserters, sorry. Oh, yes. Constant stuff being destroyed. That's always great, though, when that happens. At least I have the buffer chests that typically, you know, have whatever stuff in them. Yeah, I have one over here, so. It's annoying how that happens sometimes. But also, like, I should probably thicken these walls. Because I think that just happens, but I'm dealing with behemoths after all. I don't think there's any nests that I can see on my map anymore. I was just wondering what the evolution's at. Which I guess I could just type in a command or go in here. What are we at? 0.96. That's pretty high. And now those will be constantly decharging during the day because they have decharging. Discharging. I don't know why I said decharging. That just feels weird. Okay. I don't know if that's enough or whatever's, but should be fine. It is a little weird to fit on the diagonal, but beautiful. And now I just need to get off of this somehow. Can I get elevated here? Nope. I can there. But that takes too tight of a turn. And this can't get to here, right? No, it can't. And I can't just fit that. No, I can't. Let's see, where can this get to? Okay, so it might be able to get to a decent spot, maybe. Let's see, if I take this and put it there. Now I want you. I can put you up one. And can you make it to you? Yes, you can. Beautiful. And then how did I set these up? Was it just a normal signal in both directions? Yeah, I don't think there's much in the realm of deadlocks here, so. And these should have a train limit of 1. And this doesn't need a train limit because, yeah. I should put in another signal somewhere here, though. Somewhere like there. Just so 2 trains can be lined up. So I'll actually put it there. And I'll put another one there, just so I can... Trains, you know? They do train things. Ouch. Okay. And I think everything should be functional. I mean, okay, I forgot buffer chests, actually. Buffer chests are important. Now I can just put that right back. Oh, that does. I'm surprised. Anyway, back to what I was doing. And then I'm also going to want to put a signal right here. Okay, and that. So this just wants to come out however it wants to and get there. No, that doesn't work. I don't want any intersections, please. That works, I think. Right? Yep. No, what, I don't want you to go back down like that. All right. Oh, it just needs differently placed supports, and then it's fine. Just let me out. I want to... Let me off the island. Alright, and now for intersection grab. I don't have any chain signals, but I can craft some. Like that. And you... Oh, I thought that was the rail signal. I'm about to be kind of annoyed. Okay, I don't want something parking there though, so I'll put a chain signal here. I guess. I feel like that should be fine. Okay, now time to fix the rest of the whatever, you know, so that I can actually, so that actually matters that I put a second scrap thing there. And let me guess, not quite enough. Nope. We're almost there. The problem is all these backed up ones. I'm just gonna, yep, throw up a ton of gears onto the line. Which will be fine because they recycle quickly, but it'll still be annoying. Okay, so you guys are locked up. I didn't think that would be a thing. Like, doesn't make much sense to me. probably put like some productivity modules in there. Am I making any of those? Yes, I am. Right, prod mods. We're going to put 3 and 2. Now what's it going to set it to? So it adds just some more productivity, and it puts the speed up a little. Whoopsies. Alright, get out of there. So that might put me over on power, so I'm probably going to throw some more accumulators everywhere. Because, you know how it is. It's Fulgora. It's what you do. That's how it goes. I still don't think that'll be quite enough. I put the power pole there, then I can, I don't know, fit a couple more. Alright, that's a bunch more accumulator placing. So I was at like 10.4 a second, now I'm at 11. So it wasn't that much, but has another train even gone over there yet? I wouldn't guess not. Because I'm guessing this fills up faster than this empties, so it shouldn't matter right now. Doesn't matter right now, not shouldn't, it just doesn't. How are you even... Is it just if someone chucks a blue circuit in there, you just explode. Is that how it works? No, only sometimes. So this design still isn't foolproof. But the thing is, how am I gonna make this not suck? I don't know. I kind of walled it in, so it doesn't really, like, you know, work great. But I think it works. It just doesn't have enough of this. Maybe these need some productivity modules. Just go 2 of those and 1 of those. And these each lose 10% speed, and that adds 30. So that's an extra 12% productivity. So for these 10, I should actually make an extra 1.2 for the same amount of resources. And I also should just do that for you guys because, you know, these are definitely fast enough. I also should also do the same thing for these, where we had 3 of those and then 2 of these. Problem is, you know, power is going to be real special. And looks like the superconductors are fine. Perfectly okay. But are these no, we're fine on batteries for these. So I don't have any efficiency modules, do I? So never mind. Change my mind. Why was to make rocket silos. That's why. Honestly, I think 2 rocket silos is probably fine. Yay. And I'm actually going to, please, don't move yet. I want to leave. I'm going to leave this to its stuff, and if it really needs stuff, I will figure it out later. But until then, give me 2 of those. You go there, and you go there. And let me go up to the Traveler. Thank you very much. And Traveler, now you can turn on to automatic. While you wait for me to arrive. And the Vulcan space is perfectly fine. But I shouldn't be researching stuff that requires it right now if I don't have it. You know, I should have stayed for this, but I actually don't have enough science for that. What do I want from it? I don't know, there's stuff that would be nice. The battery and the RoboPort. And I guess the energy shield could be nice. I guess this would be nice as well. That's good. I forgot about this one. But maybe I'll just do like these. I will take off one of you and put you on as well. And are you going to Navis next? I can't remember. Yes. Do I even want this one to leave unless it's interrupted? I don't think so. Do any request not satisfying? Wait. I don't know if this will work. Let me see. Well, I don't think there's anything I'm requesting from Navis right now. This ship's pretty decent. It's actually got very few turrets. How much damage is that? 1.5 billion damage. Oh, okay. Is that the most? Nah, this one has 1.6 billion damage. It's a lot of damage. And 8,000 kills. Autosave. Do I want to drop to Navis right now? Or do I want to just go to Gleba? I don't want to go to Gleba. But I probably should. Oh, I need to request that. You, space platform. You also want... I don't know. I guess 8,000 is the number of that. And now those are all going to be taken. Yeah, I like how somehow I managed to make it so the max that this runs at is 666 signs per minute. Which is definitely the fastest pace I've ever made. I think it actually goes at about like 400 is what it normalizes out to. But... And now I have... Yay, electromagnetic science, the Traveler. Why did you not... Oh, is it because it's 0? Equals 0. Save. You know, sometimes I think I don't understand how interrupts work. Because I don't get it. Does it have to be on the way somewhere? Yes, I still need this. Is under 1K. Be gone. Yeah, okay, I guess it just needs to be able to go there. So it can't interrupt unless it's on the way somewhere. I guess that makes sense because it's an interrupt. Yeah, when leaving to go to the next station. So, how do I make it so... I guess I could just do this, but then this is kind of pointless. Then the interrupt is kind of pointless. Item count. You are below 1,000 also. 1K and there'll be an ore. No, I wanted that. No, you can't have an and over an or, can you? No. Unless you can, and I'm just crazy. Because I would like to for it to be this and one of these two. So I'd like the or to be leveled down, but I don't know if that's an option. Yeah, it doesn't. So we'll just do and. Or we'll just leave it at 1 ton of seconds actually. And it'll go to Vulcanus next if it needs to, but oh, I'm still in here. Do I want to go to Gleba? Should. I don't want to because, you know, it's Gleba. I'm gonna do that actually. And you move up to 8,000, 11,000. Yeah, these are expensive science things. What's the problem? Oh, they don't have the request for it. No, just 10, please. Just 10. Now there's going to be 200 coming to this one. Forgot to do that. You as well. And that. You. That one. There. Yay, now they all should have this stuff. Beautiful, we're back. This base is terrible. It's fat, like, it gives you a good SPM, but like, it's so inefficient. And just likes to have a lot of problems a lot of the time. Because, you know, having your bots do smelting for you isn't a good idea. And then I have a ridiculous amount of rocket fuel. And then I have my display over here that tells me if anything's negative, which nothing is right now because it's kind of been on and off with the research. But, you know, I have 19,000 rocket fuel in here. It's ridiculous. And 5,000 fuel cells. I should probably have those be reprocessed, you know, considering I've got my, how many reactors? 20? I don't think this is quite made optimally, but it works. I did it real stupid, so it took a lot of finagling to just make it work, but I think it works anyway. I get 3.4 gigawatts out of it. So, you know, I guess it can't be bad. Well, it can't be terrible, if that's the case. And I've got all this I could ever need, but these won't turn off. I didn't have a circuit turning them off. No, these ones. I did have a circuit turning these ones off. I thought, yeah, because otherwise you lock up on this one. And you should be fine as long as you're doing this. If you, yeah, that should be okay. Wilson Roboport Mark II. What does that even take? Like, how do you make it? You need supercapacitors, and I assume you need superconductors. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense. I should have just stayed on Volgorod and crafted the rest of the stuff, like the mech armor and whatever. Fine, I'll go to Gleba, but I'm gonna drop to Navis next. So I'm just going to go to the map, space map. Can I add a temporary stop? No, I can't do it like trains. Can we just go to, I guess I could make an interrupt that's just novice. I feel like it. Go to novice. go. Actually, I want you here. And then I'll drop the novice, so then it's time to design another space platform. I do like this. I don't know what it is, but I really like it's. I think it's my favorite part of Space Age is making space platforms. Don't know what it is. It's fun. Gleba. Well, the rest of them have different names that are actually sort of interesting. Get me to Gleba. Sorry. There. Makes sense. I definitely remember what that name means later. Not that it particularly matters, but... I mean, I think you have to pass by Navis anyway to get to Fulgora, so... Gleba. I hate you. But I think so does everyone. But maybe it'll be fine this time. Where do am I even making space platform starter packs anywhere? Am I making them over here? Yes. I am. Oh, there's another one here. I don't even remember putting that rocket there. Oh, I think that was... I mean, I guess that was the one that I used to travel. Ooh, I'm back here. So I'm gonna go and grab some of my crap that I had previously. After it. Okay, there we go. Let me through, let me through. Wee. Only using red belts, then again. Okay. Alright, I guess. Does that sometimes. So fast. Is there any crap that I actually want? Will I actually be using anything, really? I'll get ammo. Oh, I didn't even have other ammo on me. I don't understand. What was my inventory even? And how many robots can I have? 30. Okay, now I guess I just sit here. And time to make a space platform. So... we start... How fast do I... This one I will want to be fast. Because transporting agricultural science is the worst. So first we'll start with... Okay. We'll do that much cargo, and then this will fill in the space. I just, for some reason, you know, lost my train of thought. And have I unlocked the better recipes for things? No, I haven't. Why haven't I? Do I unlock them at Gleba? For the better? I do. So I guess I can't use that. Alrighty then. So normal fuel will be... So... I don't know. Problem is I always end up running out of space because I build it the wrong direction. But the problem is I want to build it down from either direction, but like I don't know what I was gonna say actually, because then I limit myself. So I want to build it out either way, but I don't know where I would start in the middle that would make any sense. And maybe we'll actually leave some space there. And do I want to dedicate each side to a specific... I think that is the easiest way to do it, is instead of trying to something. Have each side do both. I think it just makes pipe weirdness a bit And it shouldn't be that big a deal with this. Yeah. How many do I want? Because 37.5 times 4. What's 7.5 times 4? I feel like it's not that hard. That's just 30. Right? I feel like 30 doesn't seem right. No, that's right. That's right. Yeah. 30 plus 120, so 150. So that supports exactly one and not exactly one thruster then. One and a bit thruster, but typically you're stockpiling fuel while you're waiting. So I'll do 6, which means I need. Well, that is not a multiple of. Okay, I feel like if I go much more than 6, that's just complete overkill. So let's make you the ice melters. Because you each do 20 a second, and you each do 5 a second. So actually, 20 a second. Yes, this is what I need. Or I could just like speed module this and put 2 speed 2s in it. And an efficiency module, but. And then you will be the other one. Then we just pipes. I guess I'll not pipe these because I can, I guess. I really do wish it would show you how far it went, even if it was going over space, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I can go one more. Right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So if you count both sides, it's 9. 10, 11, not 9. So is this the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should be able to fit 3 solar panels in between. Right? Brain? Are you failing me? Potential of that being the case? It's quite high. Because I always forget to leave space for solar panels and stuff. That's the wrong way around. Okay. So you don't need to exist. Well, I guess you could exist just over here. On the edges. So that can, I guess, be just a big space for solar panels. Can't quite fit one there, but... Alright, and then that'll need to be filled in. Might put something there at some point. But problem is I feel like that's just a waste of space. Why not just do this? Because it fits still basically perfectly. It doesn't quite work because it doesn't, divide evenly into stuff. And I'll figure that out later. But that means the thrusters will be, I don't know, we'll go down Or we just start thrust. Yes, that's the correct side. You can go like that. Well, the problem is you can't have them like that. Like that. Okay, so no, that doesn't work. Oh, but if I take them out one more. Yes, I know the thrusters can't be flipped. And then go there. Okay, that'd be okay. That'd be okay. Because then this just go there. That go there. And all need is for this to come here. And go there. And this to come here. And go there. And I guess... I don't know what I guess, actually. I lost it. Like that, so then I can just... Yes, yes, it's beautiful. Almost... I can. I just don't be stupid. And that totally works. Then I can fit 2 more there. Beautiful. And then I guess usually I'll shove just some accumulators in the open spots. Because I don't know. I feel like it. I'm playing this for a while and I still lose the places of things in the menu. That won't be enough solar panels, but that will be like an okay amount. Now you just need this. And then you all can just be, well, not quite. So I guess this last one will just be a long-handed inserter into the thing. And the rest of these can be, you know, what I intended, which is that. I mean, I guess I could make it work if I just what? Yes, actually. If I just moved you up by 1. Same thing with you, you just shift up. No, I wanted X. So let's try that again. So that way I can go like this. Okay. Then it can go. I don't know why I decided that this is how I wanted to do it and that any other way was incorrect, but I don't know, I guess I did. Be gone, you. Copy you. And hit that flip button. Now there's an annoying space right there because of, you know, however whatever it's. Okay. And then you guys what am I gonna have with this middle spot? I feel like I always do things stupid. Do I want to smelt in the middle? Because I could, I don't know, go like this. Which I suppose work, but it just feels very very inefficient with the space. Because, you know, you have these coming down for that, and then you have these coming up for this. Like, it still works, but it just feels like it's a little not quite right. I wish I could just... Fine. I got rid of those then. And then cut, and then we put it... Nope. Cut it from there up, and then we put it there. And then I'll have to remember to put the last of those there. I don't know how many of these I'll need. See, that doesn't feel like enough smelters, but it feels like I've used too much space for them. Because that's only, what, 8? No, 16? And if each of them makes 3.2, or 0.64 actually, or what? My brain is stupid. Let me actually see. Yes, 0.62. .62 times 16. I could do it in my head, but I don't feel like it. 0.62 times 16 is 9.92. So I think that just about lines up with, yeah, one of these each. Because this has how many? 10 on each side, so it has 20. And that's plenty of ammo. I just have like 0 turrets on this one for some reason. And how's my supply of asteroid collectors? What did I have set up? I just had that. And it's full, but I have recyclers now. I just didn't... Something. You can stop, my friend. You don't have to make that many of them. Okay, I'm gonna go... Oh, I'm already up here. Recycler... I can make those here still, right? No, I can't. Dang it. Alright, you. From Fulgora, you're also going to request recyclers, which I am not making. No, I am making. I'm just crazy. And then this guy over here. You are going to request me some of those. And some of those. Okay. So that... I can get the recycler from in here because I don't actually have one. So that I can have like... Then you'll request just asteroid collectors. And then you're going to recycle them with quality. Or do I want to do that? I guess I could, and then I just basically copy this. Not basically, just copy this. But instead of this, you are all going to be uncommon. That's rare. You also still want to be uncommon. And then this will be making uncommon asteroid collectors. Then we'll have another one. But for rare ones. And I don't have epic unlocked yet, so that's as far as I need to go. And that means you don't need to have those in you. But you guys can also be upgraded so that I can fit more quality modules in this, which I also do the same to you. And then you'll just be like that because it can be. Why did I get those? I don't. Oh, you don't want to do that. You want to make normal ones of these. Sorry about that, my friend. All right. Now back to you. No, you. So I might speed module those a bit. Or something. Or speed and efficiency, whatever. But that will support 2 of these. I think. Actually, maybe not quite. Did you use assembler 2s? No, you used those. Nope, go back please to here. Make me the ammo. Yeah, you take 5 seconds. Which should just be, I think I only need 2 of these. And then the output maybe out here just so it's out of the way. And I mean, I guess if I want it to be faster, I should keep it at this width because I don't know, it's just been on something that's been going da, 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 or something. Yeah, not the whole time, but for a bit. I don't know what it's been. Something. Okay. You're gonna be here for a while, aren't you? Why are you so slow? It's lack of electrolyte now. Because... Oh. There we go. Because I'm stupid. So, how backed up are we on these though? So we should be able to make that just fine. Is the power starting to die because of my... It's getting scarily low really fast. My goodness. Wow. I mean, it's almost night, but I don't think that's gonna... Oh. So it's looking like it probably won't work exactly. But there's more space to be filled with some accumulators, so... accumulators. That's what I need. More accumulators. Everywhere there's space. There's still more space though if I really need it. How much is in this scrap patch? Like nothing. 401k. And I think they always just go to this one because... Oh, I did another level of mining productivity. So they mine even faster now. So now 4 of them does 52 a second. Looks like, you know. Yeah, it's still definitely like plenty. Okay, back to the space platform. I don't want to do the asteroids. Let's actually just set up the... Let's not set up the guns first. That's a stupid idea. Those and those, those and those. And I think that should make enough. Nope, that's not what I meant. I wanted this one. That actually one for each side is enough. I think one actually for the whole thing is technically enough, but... Alright, you, what do you... I want to steal your filters. You're this... Flip the other direction and be gone efficiency modules. I'll probably end up putting you back later, but for now... Alright, so this is probably going to end up going like that. And just under and here. Which means this is going to come down. And I need another one of you. I don't know how much ice you make. Each of those takes 1 a second. You make 2.5 a second. Perfect. Alright, so then this will just come down to there, and then go around. And then this, you will be this, because and each of these needs 1 a second, and there's 6, so that's fine. What about the carbon one? Oh, that makes 5, and this needs 6 a second. I can fix it with modules, I just want it to stay symmetrical. No, it's going to actually be like that, and then that. No, you're going to be the input, and the output would be there. That's just the black list of those. So you'll go that. Alright, so that can just... Will that make it any wider? No. Because I think it has the speed calculation of the ship has something to do with how wide it is. Okay. And we'll just copy that over there so that this can just... So this is the asteroid belt. Actually, you guys can both move in. Same with you. These just move up. And then go. Oh, right. Now I can set up the guns. So first we'll start with one there, and one in the middle. Then we'll put one here, like that. Same thing with you. It can't be rotated, but it can be flipped. Neither of them would do anything, but... So from you, and then you both can go in there. And then that, I'll probably want some slightly off to the side, a little more also still. And then, oh, I can't go up any farther with my camera unless I zoom out, which is, I find really annoying, and it doesn't seem like there's an actual purpose that makes sense to allowing you to still place it if you're out here, you know? But and that should be enough guns. It's what, 12, 14? How much do I have on this one? Like 8, 10. So this will still be going quite a bit faster. We can put one there. And one more in the middle. Just go out to these two. Okay, that's those, and then now we want the uncommon asteroid collectors, because they're better. Right there and there, which each of them can have. Let's actually get this figured out first. Okay, so you'll actually probably want to move up one, and you guys will go like this. So the problem is still got to be a circle, but I still want it to be symmetrical so that one side doesn't get way more asteroids than the other. So it should be fine if I just... And this one somehow got to get in there. We'll put in the accumulators. Right here and there. And that should be fine. Those can just both output in the middle. And you... So I want you to... Well, the problem is if I just put it here, then it'll still... I need something outputting onto this belt, which I guess that's what this one can do. And this one can also do that, like that. And then maybe we'll put line down here. Just because. And then you'll go like that. And you'll go like that. Actually, it might be better if this one also goes down. Those sides would be the same. I just want this one to output that way. And this one. Alright, it's not symmetrical exactly, but that should be work. And hopefully this won't go poorly, and like I don't feel like it will, but and then we'll also put some walls right there. Wow, you're still waiting? Only 1,000 more needed. Alright, so you... I think I can connect things up now. I was gonna say, like, why isn't it doing anything? now it should have plenty of stuff. Yep, on the way 500. That is the wonderful thing about having 10, 12 rockets. Because, you know, there's 10 to 12 of them. This looks more like it says get me to go. Even though I guess that's pretty close to what I was trying to be. And I guess this spot will be all for solar panels. Which means to here goes an accumulator. And I feel like I'm probably going to need more solar panels, so I guess those can actually go right here. 5. So you don't need to exist. And then I'm guessing it'll probably need to start right there. Then we'll also put some walls here. Because it makes sense, you know? And then also right here. I don't want to make it any wider, but I'll put some walls there. Because stuff will probably hit there at some point. Because it does like to do that. It's beautiful. This should actually go pretty quickly. But I don't know. So one slice. So it's 26 across up there. At its thickest point, it is 30 across. What is it here? 28. And this will also be 30. Yep. I would like these up faster so that this can receive more deliveries. And again, I'm not sure if that's what's throttling it or is it's just the rocket launch speed. I think it's just the rocket launch speed. And logistic robots, you know, waiting for it. I don't think any of them are waiting for space at the here because it can receive 3. Oh, there's no turbo belts. So I should really make a separate one for both of these. But Navies, you're gonna request some turbo belts. You're gonna get 200 of those. 50 of those, and 50 of those. Are those on here? Yes, there are those on there. And you'll actually just go up to the 300, and you'll also to the 100. Yes, the laggy place. Not as laggy as it once was. Used to be a lot more constantly busy, but also it doesn't help when you're doing research for something that you don't have the stuff for. So, you know. More mining productivity, I guess. Which one's next? Again, mining productivity, then steel. And then mining productivity again. Hey, there's some power here. Oh, that's actually a good amount of power. It'll go less as I'm going to Gleba, though. You have to remember that. Come on, you're so close. Just... Okay, now you're short on supercapacitors again, which is short on holmium plates, which is short on holmium solution because it's short on everything because these are all blocked up. Nope, I need these deconstructed. I also wish I could just add a delay, but I'm going to override stack size. All of you are just going to pick up one. So you're never giving multiple things into it. I don't think that should be a limitation for you, so it should be okay. So the problem is when stuff is backed up, all the holmium ore just sits there. Like not in these few right here, but all the ones on this side, yep, if there's just like this one. Holmium ore just stuck right there. And probably the ones that are semi-active. Yeah, it just has 50 holmium ore sitting there. Because it can't get it out. So, yay. Should have just used logistic bots. And I don't really have any space. Like there's plenty more space here, but I've kind of walled myself off with these accumulators, which I guess I could just cut through. Like if I were to go like this. What about mostly from the top one? If I were to try to make them all go down, that would be in the way. I just need it. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, probably condense this down to 2 lanes, maybe. And then I guess I'll just cut through this. The remote bat view, yep. What a thing. Yep. Then, you know, you have this. Beautiful. Definitely not a terrible idea for a base. It works, though. Just very inefficient. That's that. I was working on this. I guess I could get rid of way less, you know, accumulators if I just underground belted a lot more. So then I can fill that space up back with accumulators. Space back up, space up back, space back up, not space up back. I feel like those words didn't really work that well, but you know, what are you gonna do? That way I keep some power storage. And you And aesthetics. I don't do aesthetics. I'm too stupid for that. Yay. Now I can, I don't know, do something. Oh, I forgot to connect these. I was like, why is no scrap here? I've done it. I'm a genius. Not quite. Have a couple things left. And that's it. Okay, now I gotta take care of all this overflowing scrap over here, and I should probably make a design that's better than this. Okay, how do I want to just break down all of this over here now? Because now I have 2 belts, which I could expand to 4 belts. Actually, before I do that, I'm just going to figure out where I want my stuff. I don't have recyclers there, that's why. We're space limited. It's sort of space limited. I'm also just great at building myself into corners, we'll say. Because, you know, there's a certain amount of space limitation, like you can't build on this until like way late game. But, you know, you can just like elevated rails over to new islands. And also I have plenty of space still on this island. I just like building myself into corners, I suppose, is just how it goes. I don't want to be here right now. And that's what I just want. This is it's fine. I don't know exactly what I was going to say. I couldn't figure it out. And now these are getting locked up again, probably, because that's how it goes. Because this design doesn't quite work all the way. But it's fine. So, how's the lightning coverage here, actually? Not good. Let's just fix that. I'm not automating these at all. I was just handcrafting all of them previously. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not, just in general, not the best at the game. I don't have bricks anywhere here, do I? Because I'm not breaking down concrete. Okay, so let's fix that. I'm a little stupid sometimes. It's how it goes. It's just how it be sometimes. And then you, my friend, you'll filter to just concrete. Then you go there. And you'll give me some bricks. Very slowly. But you'll give me some bricks. In theory. Or not, I guess. It takes 5 stone bricks and it returns 25%, so it should be returning on average 1 brick every time. Now I just need 1 more of these, so let's not have any. Nope, I don't want anything coming here. Be gone. Be out of here. This is for these. Which, do I have the stuff? Yes, I do. Just not enough of the stone bricks, but at least I can make them. I could just smelt the stone, which is probably a way better idea, because I have a lot of it. But also, I have no space and no furnaces. So I will just wait for this to do its thing. Okay. So I'll just do these like that. You know what? We'll go crazy. We'll do a lot of them on each side. Not 16 though. I'm gonna go down to 12. 12 on each side. Which means I need some stub stations. Stub stations? Yep. Need me some of those stub stations. Which means you, my friend, are going to want to go over here. And you, my friend, are going to want to go over here. And then we just do this again. Facing this way. So then it goes like that. And we'll flip this the other way so that it works correctly. Okay, then you go there, and you there, and you there. And we'll put you over here too. I can't build that one. I could just actually just put another roboport down here. It's not that big a deal. You just go like that. And it fits. Then we go like this. And then these just all go into what do I do? Why is my brain not working? Please function. No, I don't want to quite do that. Okay, so you actually, I want you all to be flipped so that this can go like that. That won't work either. Brain, please function. Because right now everything's perfectly locked up. Beautifully locked up even. So we're just gonna send this part all into stuff that will be mutually annihilating themselves. There we go, and then we need to put one more substation in the middle. And then maybe that'll work. If not, maybe this will solve it. Beautiful. Okay, you all just want to be limited to one. I think that makes recyclers work better, if that's the case. And we'll actually upgrade all of you as well. No, actually we won't, because that's stupid if I just limited their hand size to one. You know? I feel like if I just do that, then I can just build the whole thing. There we go. That'll solve all the problems. Just go to novice. What stuff am I already always requesting? I should also just have, you know, you really do always have 100 of these on you. Because, you know, repair packs are important. Hence, this. Are you done? You're not done because, yeah, it still needs these. Because I'm waiting on stuff. There's 302. It needs 302. I'm gonna be too short. I can probably make that work out. I can probably make that work and be okay. Okay, so everything has no power because I added a lot more accumulators. Not accumulators. Stuff that consumes power. Aiders. Beautiful. I don't know how much. I think I just... Nope, not even for those. Looks like I need another roboport over here. Somewhere. And then do I need another one of these? Or is everything is not quite covered? So go there, please. And it looks like not everything over here is covered either. Maybe. Might actually be fine. Yeah, but the power flow, yeah, you get it from the lightning strikes at night. So you have to, and when the lightning strikes, you know, how much does it do? I don't know, 150 megawatts or something. Just, you know, instantly fills up this 500 megajoule energy on these or whatever the heck it is. So you get a lot of power, like in bursts at night. You just need to, you know, have it happen during the day. It's just like solar, I guess, but like solar, but at night. And better, because even if it doesn't work during the day, it always works at night, because you get so much electricity that, like, it just works during the night. But, you know, during the day it'll turn off. But hopefully that helps with power. I mean, it's completely out right now. And the only thing I have that's not that is this. Which is beautiful, by the way. Quite magnificent. Prevents an extra 1.8 megawatts of drain when I don't... This can never be trusted when things are off. Because, I don't know, it's just how it works or something. It also should also just probably... we get to 80, then we just put you there, and put you there, and then we just put the substations where it'll make it work. There. And there. So then I can put even more accumulators down. Nope, you can't fit there. How is this all a little... Yeah, it's a little spot of oil lotion. And I guess we might as well just, you know, fill all the rest of it. Alright. I don't know how much. It's 14 gigajoules now. So hopefully that's enough power. And it looks like this is working. Just these need the same treatment that I gave these ones, which is just a ton of inserters all set to 1. I don't know. It looks like something. And everything is covered in accumulators. I don't know. I don't have much of an opinion about many things, actually. Not an incredibly opinionated person. I want you there, actually. So that I can't fit any more accumulators. Yeah, that's it. During night, you just get these peaks of 1.1 gigajoule worth of power consumption, which means that I've got a lot of accumulators if each one is actually being able to absorb 1 gigajoule. Yeah, I mean that is kind of the challenge of Fulgora until later game where you unlock Foundation, but also it's really expensive. Let me look, where's the Foundation recipe? Foundation. Yeah, it's just, those are all stuff from different planets. Tungsten plate from, I guess, except for Fulgora, but that's stuff you have to just get from other places for 1 piece of Foundation. And then you can, you know, build wherever you want. I mean, same thing with Vulcanus, but you have a lot more space, you just can't build on the lava. And Gleba just sucks, but that's just because it's hard. Did I actually get the... I did. I'm missing 2 belts total. But surely, yep, there's a place where I can move 2 belts. I'm good on belts now, I just need those, but this should be working now because... Yep. Oh, you should be set to rare. That one. Default with no. Yeah, that could be. That would be an interesting one to try. It'd also be quite annoying to try, but that does tend to be how things go. Oh, I didn't filter this correctly. Don't use the filters. So that you can actually output, so then things can work. Yeah, that would make sense. I'd like things to continue working, ideally. There's not very many logistic bots over here, because they tend to all just fly back over there. I don't know why, because why don't they just use the million ones that are just sitting in roboports, probably like over here or something. Or somewhere, wherever they are sitting. You know, there's a ton hiding somewhere. Yeah, and stuff like these. So I don't know why the ones that are up here fly back down instead of just staying at it. It's fine. I just need to get eventually 10 of these total so that they can be sent up to here. So that hopefully this ship works. It might not. But it could. There's something I've missed because that's pretty much always how it goes. And I think I'm just going to have to efficiency module everything. Because, you know, power and stuff. don't really, I can just put 2 in. And then 2 and you. Efficiency modules everywhere for everyone. Except these guys, because they don't have module slots. And there we go, you go there. And there. So you're gonna need a lot of those. But I think I have enough. And these are on the way. So then it can actually be a ship that works. Fun. I have an idea for a run, but also I don't think I'm good enough for the idea that I had for the run. That was an idea for a video that maybe I was going to make, but it would just be, can I get all the achievements in one run of Factorio? All the Space Age achievements, every single achievement. Which would be tough. Because I don't even know if I can beat the game in 40 hours. Because, yeah, that's just where I'm at with it. Because I'm just not slow enough. I think. Yeah, basically. Speedrunning without being able to handcraft. Or use solar power until you launch a rocket. Luckily, once you launch your first rocket, you can do a lot of things again. And then once you've actually hit the 40 hours thing, then you can go and do all like the bigger base stuff. But like the first 8 hours trying to get, well, I could probably get the rocket in 8 hours, especially because they're easier to get in Space Age. But beating Space Age in 40 hours would be rough. So yeah, that's an idea. No, don't get a. You get to kill biters, but you can't destroy any nests until you unlock artillery, which you have to go to Vulcanus for. Which would be something for sure. And you can't turn down the biters because then you can't get the speedrun achievements. Are these... Okay, they're not locked up. I guess they probably won't lock up with this... Hopefully. Well, you know, hopefully the things work better now. It looks like in general everything's maybe moving a little bit. Some of these aren't, but... So I still have the problem of getting a lot of, you know, a lot more gears than usual, but... This should be okay. I should probably be recycling more gears. Or once the iron like ends up here, I should recycle it again. Yeah, dying a lot is... But you know, biters maybe be better because not destroying trees. But technically you could lure the biters to destroy trees for you if they're really in the way. Get the biters to destroy them. I know that's against the spirit of the run, but you know, you still do it. Okay, you guys also need the same thing. Well, you're like trying to hold one. I'll just need the stack size of 1. It makes things faster. It looks like I could probably expand this top part and have this bottom one still work. So maybe I'll do that a little bit. Maybe I'll add... No, I don't want any of the accumulators in the blueprint. We'll just go that far on both sides. Add a little bit extra. Well, actually, still go a little farther than that. And that might still work. I don't know. We'll see. I just need to, you know, eat more scrap so that the rest of it works. It does feel a little stupid that I'm just kind of wasting all the rest of this, but I need holmium. Oh, looks like I have plenty of holmium now. These are just slow. So maybe it's time to take the productivity modules out. Oh, thank you for the raid, Riverin. quite nice. Do love a raid, you know? But I feel like that makes sense. We'll add another speed module. We'll do, oh goodness. Yep, Factorio. We're on this, okay. You consume more because you can. And you don't need to consume anymore. You're doing perfectly fine. But looks like I might be actually at a point where I'm, yes, looks like I'm finally making science at an appreciable rate. Oh, and running out of power. Especially when those both launch, because they take a lot of power when they're launching. But I'm out of power. How close is it tonight? Doesn't feel that close. But now I shouldn't be just waiting for forever. Just waiting for the freaking full guard pack. Alright. Now this is ready. Full guard is interesting. Yep. I think I've just a predecessor to Space Exploration mod. There is, yeah, a 2.0 version of that. I haven't played Space Exploration yet. I haven't just, you know, I just haven't yet. This is all it is, I guess. But I just want to play C Block again, but they haven't updated it for 2.0 yet. Oh, I have ammo. I was like, I thought my inventory was empty. Take me to the, get me to Gleba. Yay, Gleba. I'm totally great at Gleba and wonderful and know what I'm doing. Yeah, Gleba is interesting. I really should unlock Tesla Towers, actually, now that I think about it. Should probably get those shipped. And mech armor would be nice, but I don't really have 5,000 4 core packs just to kind of do that. That could be nice also. But we'll just shove that in the middle there somewhere. You can go there, I guess. It is so different. It's just challenging for me a lot. You know, I struggled. The first Space Age run I actually ever did, I didn't, you know, really know how things worked very well, and I went to Gleba first of all, so not the best idea. And then, what did I do? I didn't have anything set up so that my Novius base could actually supply me with stuff, so I just stranded myself on Gleba right at the beginning. It was rough, especially because I didn't know how Gleba worked at all. Couldn't figure it out. I was like, oh, Gleba has like things that make iron on it. I looked at it, I'm like, oh, like these things, you get iron from those. So this will be the easiest planet because it just has the iron stuff built into it. Like, I don't know how this one works. This one works. Nope. Pick the hardest of the starting 3. Yeah. Because this one, you know, you at least get a bunch of stuff. And this one is definitely the best. And pretty simple also. But I guess it's Gleba time. So go to Gleba for me. Actually, no, let's not do that. I would like some stuff first. Give me some of those. I actually want a bunch of those. These are very nice on Gleba. Boost your nutrient consumption and whatever. Some of those. Can't remember what else I need. We'll get some big mining drills from Vulcanus. Take a pass by Vulcanus. Get like a bunch of those. I think my Vulcanus base actually might be. It has. No, never mind. I don't know what I was going to say. Lost it. My brain is not functioning correctly at the moment. But that is how it goes. I want some of these. Some of those. And some of these also. I'm going to want some of these, and those, and probably some of those as well. Let's see, I'm going to want to bring some construction bots, and some logistic bots. Yeah. You can start from nothing, yeah. Starting on Vulcanus without anything is mostly fine. Starting off Agora is probably a little rough. Starting on Gleba is not fun, especially when you don't comprehend Gleba at all. When you first, you know, go onto it. You don't understand how anything works. But my Navi's base is good. In my other world that I actually finished the game my first time, I did a death world for some reason. And I pretty sure I just use Vulcanus as my main base. Because it is very nice because you can get a ton of steel and easily get a crap ton of foundations. And whatever. I'm just trying to remember what I need. Probably gonna want some solar panels just because, you know, probably some of these actually also. We'll just do 25. I don't need that many, but and we'll go with 30 of those. And I'm gonna want some heat pipes. What else do I need? Do I want a cargo landing pad? Do I have any on the planet? No, I don't, so I won't bother with that. I don't think I have... Do I have uranium rounds? I do. I'll get some of those just so I can maybe take care of some whatevers. I don't know what else I have on my actual person. I think I have a rocket launcher, but I don't know if... Do I even have explosive rockets? Do I have just normal rockets? No. I suppose I could get... I think I just have a normal shotgun. I don't have those on the planet either, actually. I could automate most of those things easily, actually, but... What else do I want?